How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are having a great day. We only got 13 minutes on this NFL Weekly. I think we're on week 6, right? Week 6, upcoming week 7 next week. So we're going to talk about the NFL Week 6, October 11th through the 17th. Started off with the Broncos and Chiefs. Of course, the Chiefs win. I'm not really too sure where the Chiefs are right now. Nick Wright says, and obviously the Chiefs are Nick Wright's team, is that the Chiefs are seeing as their last couple games as just practice rounds until they actually have to pick it up maybe in the latter half of the season or in the postseason. I don't think it. I think that holds some validity. However, I do think that the Chiefs. I don't think that you need to start blowing teams out to be a good NFL team. But I do think that you need to not struggle with the Broncos. And they seem like they're struggling with the Broncos. Over in London, Ravens and Titans, somehow the Ravens scrapped out another win. And somehow, yet again, it's so close to just a bad team. The Baltimore Ravens go 4-2. And honestly, it just seems like they're 2-4. The way that they've been playing. They're playing the Titans. Ryan Tannehill is bad, and we had trouble with him. So you tell me how that works. I just don't understand our offensive scheme has just not kicked in yet, and it's week 6 going into week 7. When is it going to kick in? The Commanders and Falcons. Who's watching that game? Seahawks and Bengals. Finally, the Bengals actually are acting like they are a NFL team. They are 3-3 now. Pretty excited for Joe Burrow. And like I said, and like everybody has been saying, that the Bengals go off to very slow starts and they lose games at the very beginning of the season. I just don't understand how you can just do that like 3 or 4 seasons in a row and not get that kind of thing fixed. Jaguars and Colts. The prince that was promised. Greatest quarterback of all time. Colts, are they a good team? I don't really know. They're 3-3, pretty average. Panthers and Dolphins. I don't think the Carolina Panthers should be an NFL team, an NFL franchise, specifically after this loss, 21-42. Go Dolphins. Dolphins are looking great. Tyreek Hill. Raheem Mostert looks great. A fantastic not addition. I don't know where honestly I don't know where he came from, but he's playing super well for the Miami Dolphins. The Vikings and Bears. The Vikings barely scrape out a win against the 1-5 Bears, making the Vikings go 2-4. Kirk Cousins is better than this. Justin Jefferson, I know he's out and I know he's hurt, but he's better than this. So I don't really understand what's going on with it. That they have T.J. Hawkinson, who is better than this. I don't really understand where the Vikings. I don't understand what's going on. What's going on with them? I'm just not too sure why all of those kind of things are happening for the Minnesota Vikings. 49ers and Browns. This is a crazy game. A lot to say and a lot to just not say. Cleveland Browns are a great defense. Brock Purdy is still a good quarterback. However, you take out Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel, he's a little bit overrated. Let's be honest, and he's not the offensive weapon that everybody makes him out to be. He's a good wide receiver. He's a little bit past his prime here. But it was very, very interesting to see the San Francisco 49ers absolutely fall to the Browns in Cleveland. The Cleveland Browns defense is fantastic. It is absolutely fantastic. It's winning them games, or at least putting them in positions to win games. Obviously, the Brock Purdy conversation. Is he a good quarterback? Is he an elite quarterback? Or is he just fitting under Kyle Shanahan's offense? I think that he's a good quarterback, and I think two things can be true at once. I think he's a good quarterback and just fits super well under Kyle Shanahan's offense and his play scheme. It's interesting to see. This is obviously the matchup of the week. It's just very interesting to see, wow, okay, there's no undefeated teams, and we'll get to the Eagles later. No undefeated teams. Everybody thought the 49ers were, I mean, when's the last time there's an actual undefeated team and then they actually won the Super Bowl? I don't think anybody saw something like that happening like this season. However, the 49ers are 5-1, and we'll see where they go from here. We'll see where Brock Purdy goes for here. We know that Christian McCaffrey's made of glass, so we all knew he was going to get hurt sometime. So I think the rest of the 49ers should have known that as well and just been prepared for him to go out at any time during the season, and yet he came out during this game. So, and they lost. So, what does that tell you? Saints and Texans, who cares? CJ Stroud looks great. Patriots and Raiders, who's watching that game? Of course, the Patriots lost. Are they Patriots? Did they win a game? Oh, they're 1-5. Okay, yeah. Patriots are bad. Yet again, this is the 4th week in a row. 6th week in the NFL season. Let's have a discussion about Bill Belichick. Lions and Buccaneers. I didn't even see this happen. The Lions are the greatest team of all time, apparently. The Buccaneers look okay. They've been looking pretty good. I mean, they've got a lot of wins so far. But Baker Mayfield looks like a great quarterback. But honestly, what is this? What is this Lions regime going on? What is the Detroit Lions doing winning games? Cardinals and Rams, of course, the Rams should win against the Cardinals, and obviously they did. I'm gonna skip the Eagles and Jets just for a split second. The Giants and Bills, obviously the Bills won. Tyrod Taylor looks like the greatest quarterback of all time if he was actually put on a good team. Josh Allen looks so weird. I don't understand his winning capability. I don't understand it. Cowboys and Chargers, I didn't watch this game. I didn't watch a whole lot of these games, but I know the basic surroundings and stories around them. Justin Herbert, he needs to become an elite quarterback like people think he is. I think he's a very good quarterback, and he's on a good team. However, the Chargers need to start acting like they're the team that is the team on paper, if that makes any sense. And the Cowboys get that win with a 20-17. Let's go back to the Eagles and Jets. How many times do I have to tell my audience, the audience of 1 or 2, probably nobody, that Zach Wilson is the greatest quarterback of all time? How many times do we have to do this? How many circles are we going to run around and pretend that Zach Wilson is not the greatest quarterback of all time? This is something that we need to talk about. Zach Wilson beat the undefeated Eagles. There's no undefeated teams any longer because of Zach Wilson. Obviously the New York Jets defense looks really good. Jalen Hurts, honestly, that Colin Cowherd said it the best, that when you're playing with your food for the first 5 or 6 weeks or 5 weeks with the Philadelphia Eagles, yeah, you're gonna go 5-0. You're a good team, but if you keep playing with your food, it's going to bite back at some point, and then this was the perfect opportunity. The stars aligned for the Jets to say, hey, you know what? We're not going to let this weird Eagles team beat us. And so that's what happened. Zach Wilson, greatest quarterback of all time. That was your NFL Weekly wrap-up. That's what I should probably call it. I call it NFL Weekly, but NFL Weekly wrap-up. Week 6, October 11th through the 17th of the NFL season. NFL season, it's heating up. I'm really excited on what's going to happen. Chiefs look good. Lions look good. Ravens look bad. Jaguars look good. Bengals look better. 49ers, sure, they lost, but they look, they're, is Brock Purdy going to be? I don't know. There's so many questions surrounding him. Eagles look, good. Cowboys and Chargers look okay. What's going to happen? This is going to be a very, very interesting NFL season as we progress through Week 18 and then the postseason. I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun to see what all happens. It's going to be really fun. I appreciate you guys listening, watching, having fun with me talking about the NFL. This is NFL Weekly 6. I would really appreciate you guys to go follow me on my YouTube. Go follow me on Spotify podcasts. I really appreciate that. And then also I have a Patreon. It's $1 a month. It's $1 a month, people. You are broke. You guys are broke if you could not pay that. Whatever, bro. All right, see you. Bye.